I'll never forget my last run-in with a pickpocket. We were on board a crowded public bus in Rome. Beautiful city, but pickpocket central for adventures. I let my wife have the only available seat as I stood grasping a pole. At the next stop, a very well-dressed older gentleman boarded, greeted us, and lingered nearby. Then, as the bus came to a stop at the next station, he lurched forward, hitting me hard as he appeared to drop towards the floor. But I already knew what he was up to, and it was confirmed when I noticed a bright, shiny little razor tucked between two of his fingers. As his eyes met mine and he saw the scowl on my face, he realized he was caught red-handed about to cut into my pants pocket to get my wallet. So he ran off the bus quick as a flash. Never saw an old guy run so fast. Have pickpockets ever spoiled your vacation? Or you fear they might? Well, it's time to fight back with my 6 secret ways to outsmart pickpockets and keep your adventure on track. I'm Ken Dodson, and in this video, I'll share the 6 secret strategies I use to keep my valuables safe while exploring street markets, museums, and ancient sites around the world. First, train yourself to be aware. It's your first and best defense. Be observant. Always be aware of your surroundings. I've learned the hard way that pickpockets thrive in crowded, distracted areas, like street markets, public transportation, even museums. So keep an eye on your belongings and watch for anyone getting too close or behaving suspiciously. This action alone can stop 90% of pickpockets like a brick wall. And remember, pickpockets don't fit a certain profile. I've personally seen very well-dressed older types who look like they just stepped off their private jet and who you instinctively want to trust, all the way to unkempt young punks drenched in Axe body spray who you obviously wouldn't. Second tip, be sure to secure all your belongings. This means locking your valuables down with gear and clothing designed with anti-theft in mind. Security-proof gear makes it harder for pickpockets to get the goods. That's why I always invest in travel bags with hidden zippers, slash-proof straps, and RFID blocking. Just make sure the RFID material is real. Unfortunately, the market is flooded with low-quality materials, and it's our responsibility as consumers to not buy into their marketing and do the research ourselves. For example, RFID material should be able to block both 125 kilohertz and 13.56 megahertz and higher signals. Otherwise, it's worthless. I also suggest wearing backpacks on your front in crowded areas. I know that isn't always a great look. That's where a good solid light gray colored day pack comes in. It blends in with the crowd, stays cool, and is very lightweight. So dump the large backpacks when touring. They're a thief magnet. Also, I often use money belts or clothing with hidden pockets for essentials like your passport and cash. This is a must-have in European countries. They're notorious for aggressive pickpocketing. Plus, Europe has had significant increases in assaults and robberies of tourists over the last few years. By the way, every 30 minutes or so, do a quick all-body check to make sure everything is still secure. Third tip, I suggest you think like a pickpocket and understand how they use distraction to their advantage. It can be hard to simply avoid distractions. So, you'll have to train yourself to not respond in your usual manner. Remember, pickpockets often work in teams to distract you. Be wary of anyone causing a commotion, fight, or engaging you in conversation, especially older, well-dressed men. When these things start to appear, move your hands immediately to cover your valuables. Trust your instinct. When you sense something is off, it probably is. Don't take any chances. 4 on our list is a strategy of divide and hide. Basically, spread your wealth. You wouldn't keep all your retirement funds in one single place, would you? Well, don't keep all your money or cards in one place when traveling. Be sure to divide your cash and cards between different pockets or bags before you leave on your trip. So if one gets stolen, you're not left penniless on the cold, hard streets of some foreign capital. Also, before leaving on your adventure, add all your bank card, contact phone numbers, and account numbers to your smartphone contact list, and set a password or facial recognition to access your phone. As added protection, upload that same information to the cloud. Google Drive or Apple iCloud are good examples of cloud storage that can be accessed easily anywhere in the world. Lastly, let your bank card companies know you'll be traveling so they can watch for any unusual activity, such as very large purchases a tourist wouldn't usually make. This can be done by calling them or through their online portal. Now to my favorite. This is where fashion meets security. Dress smart from the time you leave your home until you return from your trip. Purchase clothing with built-in security features. This can include jackets with hidden compartments inside the lining, or that can conceal ultra-thin neck wallets or miniature day packs without looking bulky. And think about wearing pants with zipper-secure pockets. Cargo pants are good options. Also, avoid clothing or pockets that fasten with buttons. Those buttons, while fashionable, can be easily cut off with a small razor hidden in the pickpocket's hand, allowing them fast access to the pocket's contents. I've watched it happen in real time. Plus, choose clothing and gear made of material that is difficult to cut. You'd be surprised how many pickpockets use small hidden razors to cut through fabric, avoiding zippers. Lastly, remember, adults wearing short pants in Europe are automatically fingered to be American tourists and prime targets for pickpockets and worse. So try to blend in while in foreign countries. Wear long pants and leave the fancy branded clothing, bags, and shoes at home. The only brand that is considered universally acceptable is Adidas. Definitely do not wear Nike and North Face gear in Europe. My last tip is relatively new, and that is to think tech. Tech gadgets use technology like GPS trackers for bags, wallets, and even to track children via their smartphones. My favorite are smart wallets that alert you if opened and can be tracked great distances, and apps to keep digital copies of important documents. These will help police help you faster in a worst-case scenario. So there you have it. My 6 secret ways to keep pickpockets at bay and enjoy your adventures to the fullest. Remember, the key is to always stay one step ahead, starting with awareness. Which tip will you try on your next trip? Drop a comment below, subscribe for more travel tips, and let's make your travel stories full of adventure, not theft. Safe travels, everyone. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you found these tips helpful, share this video to help others travel safely. See you on your next adventure.